pleasure to yell out to you once again on a Friday morning. It's game day!
Well, you bet it is. Well, they say the best thing about March is that it marks the quarter of the year, and it's about time that you finally stop fooling yourselves about those New Year's resolutions that you made at the start of the year. It was never going to happen. I'm sorry if I'm the one who sounds really, really bad this morning, but it's true. In any case, in the kitchen with us, and she has no New Year's resolution that she had to do, or, you know, make sure she accomplished by now. Wow.
Who told you I had no New Year resolution that I'm keeping to? But yeah, I had a resolution to have no resolution. So
nice one.
Good morning, guys. It is Friday, and I am so excited. Ain't gonna be seeing y'all tomorrow.
Oh, come on now, girl.
I can't believe she's excited. She's not seeing us.
Yes, I am.
So that feels like it's heartbreaking.
I thought you really liked us.
I do, but I really like to keep it between Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm sorry I was too harsh on you guys, but then again, she is here with all the glitches and the loveliness and everything. She's the good one, I'm the devil.
Wow.
I guess.
And it's so weird, it's trending right now on Twitter, but you deserve a medal, however, if you've succeeded in part or maybe even in all of your resolutions. So just because we haven't done anything about it doesn't mean we should.
Yes, indeed. Well, tell you what, the very best of the morning to all of you. And when it comes to the morning routine, we like to think that you rank us #1. And we are glad that you have chosen us to steer it in the right way as we get ready for the weekend.
Yes. So as the week rounds off, you want to take all the fun experiences that we share right here on Wake Up Nigeria, steer it, rock it, make it work, bring it back again next week, and repeat.
Yes, indeed. This is our duty to every single one of you out there, and we are happy that you let us do that.
This is the #1 breakfast show in the country, so make sure you are right there with us throughout the show. We're going to be having quite a fun time today.
Yes,
and,
indeed. Family's going to be part of your weekend, so we are hoping that you also include us in all of that. What a way to say, by the way, here's my wallet, go and make me broke, family.
Wow. No. Where's your account number?
Yes, send your Azza.
Exactly.
All while wearing a smile, by the way.
Exactly. My name is Titilayo.
And my name is Mazina Appeal. Which one now?
They are my account number.
No, Mika, no, you're not family.
Pay your dues.
In any case, you want to stream the show live at TVC Entertainment and on Facebook at TVC Connect. And you can also send in your comments across all social media pages, and make sure that you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Download our app, and you can carry us anywhere you want to go.
So you can download for iOS, for Android. It's all you need to stay connected with us. Now, shortly, Mike is going to be having a preview and a review of the EPL games, the big game this weekend.
And by the way, I'd like to tell you something. You guys are good morning to you guys.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Morning, Mike.
I had a very interesting morning this morning.
Okay.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock, which is usual with me.
What?
Yes.
8 o'clock?
8 o'clock is my bedtime
Like
every
you
single day.
kid go to bed at 10.
Me, my kid, and my wife, we go to bed at 8 o'clock because I have, an early start to every single day. So, she wakes up, I think from a bad dream or something, struggles for the door, and I'm like, okay, is everything okay? I don't know, go to bed, it's just a nightmare. And then I started my day 2 hours early. I was dressed and ready to get out of the house at 2 a.m. this morning.
No!
I don't know what
You
happened.
didn't check the time.
I didn't check it. I just assumed
that
it
you were
was
ready.
morning. And, it was time to start going. I'm like, oh my word.
So what did you do?
I went back to bed. All dressed up.
You just started coming
All
up.
dressed up at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m.
It hasn't happened in a very long time. But anyway,
Just start coming. Start strolling. Start strolling.
And probably go on 20 kilometers per hour. You might get here after an hour.
Even if I did at 10 kilometers, I'll be here before 3 a.m. I'm sure.
Goodness
that was
me.
bad. But what a morning.
Yeah.
Enjoying it so far. It's the end of the week. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
It is.
I have
Yes,
to
so
like
this month has ended. So
Yes, man.
but March was fast actually.
But there wasn't.
Kind of.
It was quite a very fast
When
month.
people say that the month was fast, it means that you were not broke. If you are broke, every day is like a year in a day. So praise God, though.
There are things more. Money's not everything.
Guys, let's go back here next
Money's not
month.
everything.
When I pay your rent,
Money's not everything.
come that month.
No problem.
I can see why it was a
You
very
have to
slow
go. You
month.
have to go to the point whereby money, lack, of money thereof or surplus of it does not affect you.
I'm so happy
It doesn't affect your mood.
Because don't make complaints.
You will be right.
So no, money is not.
But you know, there are some
live.
people who have actually conditioned their minds that when they don't actually have money, they're actually happier because they've paid every single bill.
Yeah, they're called
And
bankers.
Well,
Their lives are often on loan. Every single
they
thing,
paid
their
all the
clothes,
bills.
Every single
so
thing.
once all the bills are done, even if the account is not looking buoyant, they're cool. So hey, as long as everything has been covered,
I just like to be able to just look at my accounts, even if I'm not using it. Let it just be there. But when I'm looking at it and it's small, if you say something that on a normal day I'm supposed to just ignore, I'll just be angry. Like, how can you say that to me?
You see, that's the thing. It's from inside. You need to condition yourself inside.
Like some people watch you think that you have sense.
You need to condition yourself inside. Look, you gotta learn condition yourself from the inside. This thing I'm telling you, it will change your life.
Tell you what we're going to do now. First off, again, welcome for a Friday edition. We're looking forward to all the content that we have for today. But let's do the weather, and then we're going to do the news. Welcome inside the news once again. Now, let's start today, well, with some stories here. Now, we begin this hour with the recent killings in Kaduna, where 9 persons have lost their lives as gunmen suspected to be bandits launched separate attacks in 2 communities of the state. The State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Arunwa, who confirmed the incident, said armed bandits barricaded the Dogondawa Kuyelu Road after Ungwan Gejere village on Beringwari local government, killing 6 people. He said he also added that another attack took place at Ungwan Maje village in the same Beringwari, and 2 persons were also killed. Also, 1 person was killed in another attack at Kwama village in Giwa local government area. He insisted, or rather resisted, attempts to be kidnapped by the bandits. In Zamfara State, the government says it will deal decisively with any journalists and social media handler jeopardizing its efforts to tackle insecurity by spreading fake news. The government notes that spreading fake news is a means of promoting banditry. State Commissioner for Information Ibrahim Dasara says the move is to ensure authenticity of stories going outside the state and bring sanity in the system and not a threat to any journalist. He adds that security agencies have been directed to monitor activities of such journalists and take necessary action. The government reassures of its commitment to make the state peaceful for all.
The government is, however, dissatisfied with some of our colleagues, most especially the social media handlers, particularly the unprofessional ones, who are consciously or unconsciously carried out or are being carried away or influenced by political power mongers to do what they are doing in distorting information, causing disarray among our people.
Professor Peter Ogba of the University of Uyo will be spending the next 3 years in jail. Now, this is after an Akwa Ibom State High Court sitting in Ikotokbene sentenced him to on a 2-count charge of manipulation and falsification of election results. The case against Mr. Ogba was instituted by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Akwa Ibom State. Mr. Ogba was the returning officer in the senatorial election held in Akwa Ibom Northwest in 2019. The lecturer has been standing trial before a state high court in Ikotokbene division since November 2020 on the allegation that he manipulated scores of 2 political parties, falsified and announced fake results in 2 local government areas of Etim Ekpo and Oruk Anam. The witnesses, who served as collation officers for Orukamnam and Etim Ekpo LGAs, respectively, told the Akwa Ibom State High Court presided by Justice Augustine Oduku in their separate testimonies that the results they presented was different from the one declared by the accused. In his judgments, Justice Augustine Oduku said the evidence before him was overwhelming and that the prosecuting counsel has proved the case beyond any reasonable doubt. After pleas for mercy by the defense counsel and the accused, the judge ordered that the accused pay a fine of 100,000 naira on the first count and sentenced him to 3 years in a correctional facility with no option of a fine. And a total of 126 Nigerians across 14 states in Nigeria have been sentenced to various jail terms for offences bordering on drug trafficking between January and February 2021. One of the convicts, Musa Ibrahim, who was prosecuted for trafficking 40 kilograms of cannabis sativa in Akure, Ondo State, was sentenced to 16 years, 8 months imprisonment by a federal high court in the state capital. Another convict, Ibrahim Haladu, bagged 15 years imprisonment after he was found guilty of trafficking 6.7 kilograms of cannabis in Bauchi State. This was contained in a release signed by the NDLEA Director of Media and Publicity, Femi Babafemi, reacting to the record of conviction. Chairman Chief Executive of the NDLEA, Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, has commended the agency's Directorate of Prosecution and Legal Services for the diligent prosecution of the two cases and charged them to do more so that such convictions will serve as deterrents to those that may want to be attracted to the illicit trade of drug trafficking. And that's it for the news this morning. Do stay tuned. We still have plenty more coming your way. It's only just the start. Welcome once again. Let's Wake Up Nigeria.
That's in the papers this morning, and we are starting with the Punch. Lagos kicks nurses fault federal government as alleged vaccine sale surfaces. Lagos demands proof as residents decry vaccine sales at centers. Federal government satisfied with progress vaccination, 325,514 take jabs. 288 billion naira released for COVID-19 relief. 2.1 million jobs saved, says federal government. We have a photo story here of Tokyo Olympic torch relay begins amid COVID-19 fears. To the bottom of the paper, we have YCE knocks groups calling for Yoruba referendum on June 12th. Police hunt Lagos party organizer as man kills friend over lover. Finally, we have APC panel will submit report on presidential seat zoning. Now, you can read that and more if you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper this morning. Moving on to The Nation, we have Labour rejects government's bid to end 120 billion naira petrol subsidy. A photo story showing some rice pyramids during the launch of National Rice Festival and the inauguration of dry season rice cultivation in Gombe State. Where at the bottom we have bad eggs in police should go, says Bajabiamila. Ex-Minister Olowo Poruku dies at 76. Now to the top of the paper we have bandits kill soldier, 29 others in Kaduna and Niger State. $1.3 million cash found in panel member's house tendered in court. And finally, we have don't tar justice's reputation, Supreme Court warns. Tinubu to chair Arewa lecture in Kaduna. Now, you might want to grab a copy of The Nation to get full information on all these headlines. Moving on to Daily Sun, we have fuel to sell at 234 naira per litre as subsidy hits 120 billion naira monthly. Federal government says it can no longer bear the burden, targets 2,000 naira CNG filling stations in 6 months. And a photo story here showing Prince Ademola Ayo Ade and others at a conference of Assembly of all Yoruba groups worldwide in Ibadan yesterday. Now, 2023 presidency. Igbo group charges PDP to respect zoning, says Southeast to reject candidates not from zone. NDLEA 126 jailed for drug trafficking in Ondo, Kano, Plateau, and others. Now, finally, that's all we can take on the headlines of the papers for this morning. There's still so much happening on Wake Up Nigeria, but first, let's go for facts finding.
Yeah. 2 hours early.
For you, it is 2 hours early.
Are you awake now?
Very awake. I've had so much coffee all over me.
I'm sure it's all over. You are dripping coffee.
In any case, yes, talking about coffee and everything. So, no, I wasn't sitting down with a couple of friends and we had this conversation. Ran into this. Very interesting stuff here, Mike. So, heard the story about a newly wedded couple.
With your friends?
No, they're not my friends. But they decided that, well, one party decides that, hey, I don't think I want to have kids. I just want to adopt because I do not want to ruin my looks, is what she said. And, well, they're okay with it, so that's what they're doing. But it brought the question as to whether, what's the right time or reason to actually adopt. I don't have any particular position on this, but I just wanted to know what you guys think.
I've actually thought about it. I've thought about adoption many times because I had the opportunity to visit a motherless baby's home some time back, and there are some children out there that just need love. And I feel like I have a lot of love to give a child, right? I have a lot of love to give a child, but what about those children that don't even have any, you know, at all? So, yeah, it would be like paying it forward, giving a child an opportunity to learn from me, to be a part of my world. I like that.
Well, that's a good, that's all right. But for the sake of looks is the point.
So that's the thing. It's relative. Her looks might be very important to her. I have a friend who said that she doesn't want she wants surrogacy because she doesn't want to mess up her body, and it's valid. I mean, if it's valid to her, then it's fine. Like to you now, it doesn't make any sense, but to the individual, it makes sense. But it's always imperative that you have this kind of conversations before you get married, so that your husband doesn't start to resent you. That's so, you know, I'll carry my pikin.
Oh, wow.
You want me to? Because some people still feel like, I don't want to adopt, I want to have my own. And then, speaking about time for adoption, I did have a conversation with an older couple who I kind of grew up with, and then grew up in the same environment with, rather. And then at 60, the husband was like, oh, I think we should adopt because all our kids are gone. And then we just need someone around. So they adopted a 5-year-old, and then the child, by now, I don't even think, now it's like the child is like their 8th child. Do you get? So the child just grew up as theirs. So some people might want to give all that love.
Do you know Oyi?
Wow.
Because you're telling his story.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It does make sense. And different strokes for different folks, man. Well, it depends on what works for you. When you're adopting, you're giving love. You are saving somebody out there. So, you know, for whatever reason, like you said, which is very pertinent there, that you have to discuss it with the couple, with your partner. You know, some people just decide they don't. There are also couples that say, we don't want to have kids. We didn't want to adopt. We want to be cool. I mean, there's a time China will even pay you for having less than just one, and then if you don't even want to have. So it depends on what works for you.
I actually heard of a particular guy who said he didn't want his wife to go through that. He wanted to always see her the same way he saw her when he met her. Exactly. And he believed that her having a child was going to change that viewpoint. That was his belief. And he didn't want her to carry a child. You know, he wanted a child, but he didn't want to carry it. Then there are other, you know, things that women are concerned about when it comes to childbirth. You know, that particular area, and it's
just go for
how consistent it is.
Yeah, elective CS is something that people are doing
Somebody,
right now.
There's a lot of myths around it.
There was someone I was talking to, an elder leader. She said, look, man, she wish she had known about surrogacy much earlier. She had like 10 kids.
No.
She was laughing about it, but I know that she meant it. I know, because the kind of person she is, she always has to be like, just have like 10 kids. Just drop.
In this case, I was telling, by the way, did I tell that it wasn't a conversation they had before?
Yeah.
You see?
But I was very, very impressed when I heard that the gentleman actually was like, okay, no wahala, because it's not every couple, especially, it's not every man that would actually.
Oh, they didn't decide. They didn't talk about it before they got married.
So for me, it felt like as if it was a small betrayal on the part of.
It was not small. It was big.
It was, quite frankly.
It was big. It was
part
big.
of the
because that
female
alone,
party.
that's for some marriages. That'll be the end.
That's a deal breaker.
That'll be the end.
Because you don't know how you've
smaller things have.
I can't wait to have my own kid or be in the hospital when the baby comes out and kind of baby, and then just say you want to adopt.
The question now is, what makes your own child? And that's a decision that you have to make.
Yes, indeed. Hey, we'd like to know what you think. If you can leave us a comment on any of our handles, social media handles, just do that. Use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Let's continue the conversation. We'd like to know what you think.
Yeah, we're starting with dancing vibes today. All the aromas are already hitting us the right place. Good morning, Chef Gold.
Good morning.
You are gingered.
Yes, I am, actually.
You're really gingered. You know why I use the word gingered? Why? Because I saw ginger on the chopping board. You know, see what I did there? Hey, welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen this morning. Chef Gold has come to brighten our kitchen today. And she's making something special. So, first of all, I wanted to mention that you have your own rice brand. I know that people can check that out on her handle at The Chef Gold. So this is ofada rice she produces, amazing stuff. But tell us what you're making with it.
Okay, today we are making ofada stir fry.
Okay.
So it's just a blend of African, continental, you know, just to have that feel. While a lot of people think that you can just eat ofada as, you can eat ofada in many ways, in many different ways.
Okay.
So today we're going to be giving you
stir fry.
Yeah.
All right. I've never heard of ofada stir fry before, I have to say, I have to be honest. But let's go over the ingredients you plan to use this morning.
Yes, so we'll be using bell peppers already diced.
Okay.
Carrots, onions, seasoning cubes.
Okay.
Tuna.
Okay.
And shrimp. I like to use shrimp and tuna because, you know, it's fish. I like fish products. And it comes out really amazing and tasty in the dish.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
We have the ingredients right there on your screen for you. We have salt, water, carrots, shrimps, soy sauce, bell peppers, black pepper, ofada rice, a special ofada rice, I have to say, seasoning cubes, and your fried rice seasoning. You have your own seasoning as well?
Yes, I do.
Wow, nice. Okay, special fried rice seasoning, and of course, say
Garlic
that.
and ginger. Garlic.
Yeah, garlic and ginger. Fantastic. So what's been happening in the pot here?
Okay, so I'm just parboiling the rice.
Okay.
To soften it a bit. And then we'll get right into the mix.
So the first thing I'm always worried about whenever cooking ofada is that offensive odor. There's an odor that comes out.
I know, I understand what you mean. But first things first, the rice itself has been produced to have minimum or zero smell.
Okay.
But it will still come out with a little bit of that ibile smell, right? So I just added a bit. I'm sure that you can't even smell or tell that I'm cooking ofada. So I just added a bit of onions.
Okay.
So that it should diffuse the smell.
So you put the onions in while it's boiling?
Yes, while it's boiling.
Okay. And
the minute you put the rice on fire, you put your water, then you put your onions.
Okay, so what am I looking out for with the rice? What sort of texture will I see to know it's done?
Just a little bit of softness because we're still going to stir fry it, so it's going to absorb some more heat.
All right.
And you don't want it to be too mashed or anything.
Let's talk about the shrimps.
Right.
What are your plans for these shrimps? Are they special shrimps? Is there something that's already happened to it?
No, nothing else. It's just been washed and deveined.
Okay.
So basically what I'm just going to do is whip it up in some garlic and ginger and soy sauce.
Okay.
Add my peppers.
Okay, can we do that right now? Can we do it right now, the soy sauce?
Yeah.
Okay. I like soy sauce. I'm a big fan
I
of
do
soy
too.
sauce. But when you add soy sauce to the shrimps, the process of doing it is what I'm trying to...
Oh, okay.
So you just...
I'm actually supposed to do this on fire, but this can work.
Okay. So it's like a kind of marinating
Yes.
thing. Okay. So soy sauce instead of salt or in addition?
Yes, instead of salt.
Okay,
I'd rather use soy sauce instead of salt.
Okay.
Yes.
Directly on it?
Yes, directly on it. Then we mix it together.
Okay.
Dice my garlic and ginger. Add it to the mix. Mix it up and sit.
So it's going to sit for how long?
For about 2 to 3 minutes. That's just fine.
Beautiful. So we're waiting on that rice to get soft. We are going to be marinating this shrimp. And we're also going to be doing some other things. Let's talk a bit about this special seasoning of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
So what is this? Okay, this one?
Yes.
What is inside this?
This is IWL fried rice seasoning.
Okay.
It has a blend of herbs and spices that are all natural and they are MSG free. Okay. They don't have preservatives, they don't have sugar or salt in it, but it's fantastic. The smell, the flavor, and funny thing is you don't need Korean time to prepare any dish with it.
Okay. Yes. So am I adding this towards the end or from the very beginning? When am I adding this to my fried rice?
Once your vegetables, your peppers are a little bit softened, just add a little bit of it to give it an extra nice smell.
So you actually sell this, you package this, you also
Yes.
package your own rice. I'm like, oh my gosh. Entrepreneur.
Yes.
Loving it, loving it,
Thank
loving
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
That's it right there.
yeah.
I'm loving it. So far the rice is bubbling.
Yeah.
It's looking like it's gonna be getting there very soon. It's
Really
it's
soon.
browner than I'm used to seeing in like parties. Is it supposed to be that color?
It's because it's in water.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So by the time it comes out of the water, the color would have changed.
Yes, it will.
All right. So I've always wanted to ask this of a chef. You know, with white rice, you get rid of the first starchy liquid,
Yeah.
right? Do you do that with this?
Yes, I do.
Okay. How many times? Just once?
Just once.
Okay. Amazing.
Just
And
once.
you heard it here. You don't have to go 2-3 times to wash off the ofada rice.
Please, you don't.
And at this point, someone who will definitely be having a taste of this meal later on is Mike Messikeno. But he's going to have to work for this meal. And he's standing by on the couch. You know what I mean. And, of course, let our head down. I do know what that means. So, of course, we never really get to get down dirty on Fridays.
But it's
Yeah.
always plenty of activities.
Yeah?
What am I doing with spoons today?
What?
You get to find out for the show, for the game, so don't
Yeah.
worry. Of course, we never get dirty like she said, but you never know what is in for the games, and this one is going to be very, very interesting.
Is that supposed to be your evil laugh? That's an
That
evil
is
laugh.
even worse.
That's an evil laugh right there. But you've got to be wondering what we have in store for
Yeah.
you. Just stay right there, and you'll be able to see. The kitchen is a buzzing.
Sizzling.
Chef Gold is dancing as
She's
she
giving us some
stir-fries.
gold. Some golden things in the pot.
Yes, so. Oh, love it, love it, love it.
Okay, now I can smell it.
Just love
Now
it.
you can smell it, yeah?
Okay. Now she's stirring and she's frying. It's a stir fry with ofada rice.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Hey, by the way, you can be part of everything that's happening here today. All you need to do is place your comments using the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, and well, you can take part on everything that we do here,
Yeah.
especially on social media, okay?
Yeah.
Use the hashtag, please do. Now, remember that you can stream the show live on tvcentertainment.tv and also on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Yes.
My name is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinson. Take us with you wherever you're going. Today, tomorrow, whenever. Just download our app on your mobile devices. Google Play, iOS. We're always right.
There was like the Benny Hills.
You're
Benny
okay,
Hill.
now you're talking. I
Yeah,
thought you were talking about
Benny
local
Hill.
ones. 'Cause
No.
we didn't really do that locally. We only did that in our music albums.
Okay.
The likes of Two Shorts and the Tribesmen and the rest. They had these little skits inside of there. Do you remember Two Shorts?
Of course, I remember 2 shows. See that thing.
Okay.
You heard it maybe when your mom was playing throwback videos or something. Because you definitely were not born when that song came out. You definitely were not born.
It's fine.
Oh, please, don't make her feel
Yeah.
bad, I beg you, Jerry.
Don't make that
Yeah.
It's good to be young now.
I feel good.
Yes.
So it's really odd because I actually auditioned for that video, but it's fine.
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes.
My dear is okay.
Come on.
It's deep, right? It's deep. It's very deep.
Is there any entertainment activity you have not been a part of? You've done
Only
pageant
Big
work.
Brother, but you never
sang.
know.
You auditioned.
It's 90 million now. Tokpa is planning to
Big
go.
brother.
So when people see Tokpa, people should vote for
I
her.
beg go. I beg go.
Be cool, be cool.
Be cool, please.
You're not
Oh
going.
boy.
As in, I don't understand. If you want to Google remove my clothes and naked me on live TV.
I will go.
Okay, so you know
I'll go.
on the
If I
Big
just go
Brother
now.
thing. So
So now when I call my fans can buy things for me. They say, fans just bought Mercedes C-Class.
Mike, please no.
But what do you think that would do for your career as a movie star if you
Yeah,
ever had
it
a
would.
reality show
Yeah.
in your
I'm driving, my car stops on the road, and someone comes and does a jump start.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to do.
oh
Okay.
wow, okay.
Little
Well,
values.
don't worry, we're all here for you. I can remember trying to go for the audition like 10 years ago. Right? Try. I said
The one
try.
that
You know,
Titi did
okay,
that
so
asked me was when Titi told me that she sang.
Yes.
I would,
No, she
I'm like,
actually is a great singer.
no, you don't get
Aw.
like. And like I know her trying to act.
yeah.
You know what?
What?
You know what? Stop.
Stop.
Guys, say nothing.
Why?
Yeah.
Titi,
What?
can you do it again?
No.
No, Titi, just do it.
No.
Yes.
A verse from your song.
Yes.
No.
This is the microphone.
Titi, do
really?
it. Come
I don't
on,
even
do
remember the song. Other people remember the
Make-
song.
just make up
Remember
words.
it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Go, Titi.
Wow.
Yes.
Here we go.
Now who be that boy? Where they make me feel this way?
Okay, that's all.
Is that your song? Is that her song? I thought you said you should do from her song.
I'm not doing that one.
Is that what I wanted to hear?
This is
I
not your
don't
song.
want to do that
This is
one.
not your song.
Eh?
This is not your song.
Well, let's just leave it.
It's not her song.
Okay, so I actually mimed the song. I was just in the video, but everybody just thought.
It was
You know,
yours.
I think we should do Titi Thursday next
Yeah,
week.
well,
Let's do it.
throwback.
Throwback.
So you know, we're gonna go off this one now. But when I did go for a Big Brother audition, they thought I was one of the hosts, so I didn't.
Hey.
Ah, sorry. On that
There
note,
are many facts.
let's take a fact finding, which will not involve Titi,
Titi, yeah.
and we will be back inside the kitchen.
Happening in the kitchen is making me hungry. Chef Gold in the building. What's going on?
Very well.
Now, if you missed it, we started out earlier with some amazing ingredients for ofada rice stir fry. Okay, so for those that missed it, we had a lovely list of ingredients. Now, most of them have been thrown into the pot, but let's start off with the ofada rice, right? And you've boiled that down now. You strained it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Was there anything else you did to the rice?
No, I just rinsed it a bit because if you notice, it's a bit whiter than it was in the pot.
Okay.
So once I took it down, I just put a bit of cold water to wash off the,
All right.
you know, starch.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And we had marinated shrimp
Yes.
with soy sauce and
ginger, garlic, and onion.
Okay, beautiful.
Mixed. Yeah.
And then, how long did that stay on the stove for?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you threw it in there.
Yes.
So this is what we have now. This is the point we've reached now.
Yeah.
You've added green peppers.
Green
right?
peppers, carrots, red bell peppers, yellow peppers, shrimp, tuna.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Tuna.
all the seasonings. Yes.
So what's the idea around the tuna? Talk to us
I
about
just
that.
like the fishy, you know, it's supposed to be a light meal.
Okay.
And you don't want to have heavy protein or
Okay.
like meat or something.
Okay.
And you don't want to have a big chunk of fish. So tuna just adds a little bit of that protein into the meal.
All right then.
Yeah.
Now, I love the flavors I'm smelling here and also the color. So what gives it this color?
This fried rice seasoning.
Fried rice seasoning, okay?
Yes.
So you added this somewhere along the line,
Yes,
right?
just a little bit, like a sprinkle.
Okay.
And then
Just brought
the
out
magic,
just
the
like
magic
that.
occurred.
All right, so now this is on the heat now, but it's
Yes.
on a low heat. It's not
Yes,
on a
very
high.
low heat, yes, because it's just about, it takes about just 1 more minute for it to be done.
When will I know that this is ready?
Now you will know because it will be,
What? What?
I'm trying to find the right words to explain how you would know, but then you just know.
Okay, all right. I definitely am really interested in finding out what this comes out like. Now we have the ingredients right there on the screen for you, so you can try it at home. We actually love seeing your videos. We appreciate all of them. So try it at home, ofada stir fry, with these ingredients. We have saltwater carrots, shrimp, soy sauce, bell peppers, black pepper, ofada rice. We also have seasoning cubes, chopped ginger and garlic, and fried rice seasoning.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. Love it.
Thank
love
you.
It, love it, love it. So, when it comes to spices, you know, it's a delicate balance. And a lot of people say that they don't add both salt and seasoning cubes together.
Right.
So, which is your favorite? Which do you prefer to use?
Well, honestly, I like flavor. I like sweetness. But most of the time, I don't always go for seasoning cubes.
Okay.
Once I use my soy sauce, I think
Okay.
it's just fine.
All right.
But sometimes,
All right.
we play with both-
flavors.
Yes, we play with flavors, we play with soy sauce, and the blend sometimes is amazing.
All right, then. So, we're going to be finding out how sweet this tastes in a little while.
Promise.
We have to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Stay with us.
Right.
It's time for us us to have our Friday guest take over the show. And it's a really interesting one. We've been joined by Olaitan Ademola, a.k.a. Demo UK.
Shay, now he's a writer, storyteller, content creator, a brand influencer, and a comedian for an interesting conversation. Hopefully he's not going to be stealing our phones.
Yeah.
I mean, we did see that clip.
Yeah, I know.
And that's so true because it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. When you come into Lagos, they'll tell you, oh, be careful, they'll steal your phone.
Funny thing is, in the videos, I'm actually the victim. Like, yeah, that's the problem.
So it's really great having you here.
Yeah, thank you.
And based on something I read online, I think it was an article. You started way back in 2010.
Yeah.
This is your 11th year in this.
Yeah, 11th year.
All right. Yeah. So talk to us about how it all started.
All right. Basically, it actually started from Twitter. Okay. I mean, I've always been that meme guy on Twitter. Like, I create memes, you know, using my face, and you know, a lot of people find it funny, and you know, they started, you know, I started gathering my audience from there, and you know, it has pretty been fun since then. And there was a period where I took a break, basically, because back then the internet wasn't paying like that. So, and I remember I just finished my schooling, and you know, my parents were like, you know, this is the end of everything, and you know, reality came upon me, and I felt like there was no way that I'm just going to be on the internet without making money and all of that. So I left the internet for a while, and I focused on the real life. And later, you know, some of my folks started telling me, bro, I'm making a lot of money here, right here, basically. And, you know, I just had to come back, and, you know, I come back with a blast, basically.
I have so many questions for you, but I really want you to talk about this word, comedy journalism.
Oh.
So you need to talk to us about what comedy journalism is.
Okay, so basically when I started again, right, when I came back to the scene, I started with comedy journalism, and it's basically my own comedic way of reporting news, especially, you know, celebrity news or whatever is going viral at the moment. So it is just news in a funny way, using memes and all of that. I've created a couple of them, and yeah, they're available on the internet.
So are you really saying that you started this?
Yeah, I did.
You
coined it.
You coined it?
Okay.
All right. Nobody has ever challenged you on that?
No one. I'm not sure. No one.
Okay, all right.
So, but how has it been for you now? Because there are a lot of people who are skit makers now, and now from the beginning, it's more like you were one of those who owned the industry, but now there are a lot of people jumping on it. So how have you managed to remain relevant?
Yeah, basically, I would actually say my talent has been working for me, because this is inbuilt. I would say it's inbuilt. I mean, if I leave the internet today and come back, I still come back stronger and all of that. So I think it's just based on talents, basically. If you're talented, you'd make use of your talent very well.
So you need to tell us the story behind this particular video that we're watching right now.
Oh.
Which one is this one?
Okay, the cheating boyfriend, apparently.
Yeah.
So this one happened to be, you know, that cheating boyfriend that, you know, his girlfriend came and, you know, and basically it is in the video.
Now, but how do you handle points when you get to where you feel like you're stuck? You know how they say writers have writer's block. How do you handle points where you get that you know you want to create, but the energy is not just coming?
Oh, okay, the energy. I'm not sure if. Maybe ideas.
Okay, ideas, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, creative run out of ideas, and actually for me, if I would be very honest with you, like I create ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as a matter of fact, right now I have like close to 50 scripts that I haven't even shot. So I create ahead of time, because I know there are times like this. There are actually downtimes like this you need to work ahead for. So this is what I do for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever thought, well, I'm not sure who you consider your role models or icons, maybe internationally speaking, when you're putting together some skits, or is it just all Niger-based?
I'm not sure if I have role models, but yeah, I love a couple of people on the internet. I mean, I have a couple of colleagues on the internet. I really admire their work. So mine particularly is just, you know, something relatable. I do something that, you know, people can actually relate with, and yeah, it has been that.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's talk about your storytelling approach. So everything, your work has like a story. So now how do you, I know we've talked about the idea freezing part, but how do you coin the story?
Okay, the story most of the time is based on my thinking. Like, the way I think. I mean, a particular situation can happen just now, and you know, I create a scene, a comic scene out of that situation. So it is very easy for me because my day-to-day life is just, I'm usually like, you know, the funny guy amongst my peers. So it is just easy for me to like bring a joke out of a situation. So.
Now I want to talk about, let's say, a skit maker starter kit. Now for a young person at home or whoever it is watching and says, you know what, maybe I have this funny side, maybe I want to start this. What would you say is a must-have for every skit maker?
I think once again, talent is really important. You have to have these talents to, you know, I mean, if you're among your peers and, you know, they say you're funny, you just have to bring that funny part of you, out of yourself, and, you know, create it into something. So, for starter pack, you need to be a funny person naturally. I mean, being funny is not something you're going to force. You understand? So it's just you being funny, then bring it to life with a phone and a camera. Do your thing.
I was going to say, would you advise people to use their phones, or should they go get a professional camera?
I mean, I'm currently still using my phone.
Fantastic.
I do everything with my phone.
Your phone,
And, you know, I have professional people that also do the same thing, that does this thing with their phone, and they edit themselves. So.
At this point, we have to take a quick break. It's great to have you right here on set with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
But we still have game day, and he's going to be joining us on the game. So that comedy side that he has been hiding,
get ready to bring it to life.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Guess what? It's game day! If you didn't guess it by now, that's what we prepared for. The Games Master, hiding behind one of my very fine pashminas, is
She had to mention that it was hers.
Hello.
In any case, welcome. It's good to have you here. Welcome. You joined us on a very exciting day. It's game day every Friday. We have very exciting games. So,
as always has $100 for the winner.
Wow. Excuse me.
She meant
so that comedy
Naira.
I think you took it from him just now. Oh my God.
All right, so you guys are not as excited as I am because I want to see how this is going to go. So we are going to be playing picking cotton. Now this is what we're going to do. As you can see already on the table, we have little balls of cotton balls. Don't worry, they're clean. We didn't get them from any lab or anything, so they're all clean, rolled up into little balls, and we have 2 bowls with 2 spoons in there. So you guys, I think you are going to be playing against our guest here, are going to be picking or scooping, actually. Cotton scoop is the name of the game. You're going to be scooping these balls of cotton into your bowls. Sounds easy, yes?
Not really.
Well, you're going to be doing that blindfolded.
So and I'm the cheerleader.
At the end, the person who's got the most cotton balls inside of their bowl wins. So
how many minutes do we have?
Well, we're not time bound by any specific. So you go ahead and tie, I guess, and I'm going to
I was going to ask them to pick which one they want.
Oh yeah, no, this goes with his shirt.
It's great.
This goes with
very masculine something.
All right, so I'm gonna tie.
Just make sure you fold it very well so that.
No, don't worry. I don't want to spoil her beautiful makeup, however. So let me know if I'm doing it right.
Can you see anything, Demo?
I cannot see.
You can't see anything.
I can't see anything.
What are you doing?
Creating space.
No space.
Are you comfortable?
Make sure you
Don't make it too tight.
You need to,
Don't
Mazino.
worry, you
Don't
can
make
check.
it too
You
tight.
know how to tie this thing, right?
I'm trying.
Are you sure?
No.
My
Please.
God is bigger than all
Is that
my
okay? Is that all right?
It's not tight enough.
Don't worry, don't
You
worry.
know-
I got this.
Hey, I
not
feel like I can't even breathe.
Okay, all right.
Girl, it's not
Okay,
me. It's what
so
you're
how
wearing.
you feeling? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
So would you hand her
I'm
the
handing
spoon?
you a spoon. Here you
There
go.
you go. So they really can't see.
Spoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
Tokwe.
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 It's like you can see.
I can't.
Are you sure
Okay.
she cannot see anything?
Hand him the bowl.
Okay.
Hand her the bowl as well. The
Okay,
bowl.
I got you.
All right.
There.
Now you guys can feel around for the table. That's where the table is, and you know
You
where the
got the
cotton balls
table?
are. We are going to cheer you guys on, and you have to try
All right.
to pick as many as you can, to scoop as many as you can. All right? So, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys set? Let's scoop!
Scoop, scoop,
Scoop!
scoop,
Scoop! Tokwe, you're doing fine. Tokwe, you're doing fine.
Wow.
That's
scoop.
it. 10 at a time, Tokwe. That's fantastic. Tokwe, I think you should hurry. You should hurry.
boy.
Wow, Tokwe,
Let's
that is
go.
such skill.
Let's go.
No, that's not allowed. That is not allowed. No, can't, no. Forfeit. Who has a whistle?
Stop cheating me.
What are you doing?
Stop cheating me.
This guy, I feel like he's doing something wrong.
Stop is cheating me.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry. You guys.
I can't find anything on the table.
Okay, stop. You guys,
Can I
wait, let
pull
me
this
help you
off
out.
now?
I knew this guy was cheating.
Wait, hang on a second.
Why would you
Listen,
say I'm cheating?
Oh.
I can't even say anything.
you
Right.
guys are going to have.
Right.
Woo! I don't know. I have to take instructions.
All right.
Are we calling this a forfeit? Are we doing this again?
No, we have to count how many balls are
forfeit.
in the bowl.
Forfeit.
How many are in the bowl?
How did you manage to pack
How did you manage to get all that?
Listen,
We should do round two.
guys.
Let's
we're-
do round two.
As the umpire,
Yes, umpire, say something.
you guys are so indisciplined.
I felt my
You guys
my opponent's
broke all the
energy.
rules. We have to do it all over again.
What happened? What happened?
You cannot. You can pack. You
Did
can
she-
scoop.
That's what she did.
You were packing.
How about her? Did she do that? Did you do that?
I collect.
Stop. You guys stop being such Nigerians. Please. All right. So everything
We're
back.
going to count
Let's
this
go.
first.
Everything
Let's
back
go
on there.
again. Let's go again.
Let's go again. Okay.
go
We
again.
only need those ones.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's be fair this time. There's
Be
some
fair.
balls
Be
on
fair.
the
Okay.
There's
Let's
some
show
balls on
them
the floor.
Losing it first. Okay.
that we're good
Please.
Nigerians. Eh?
Yes, we're good Nigerians.
All right.
Come on now.
Inside my eyes.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Sorry, let's tie it one more time.
I'm gonna
Let's
tie.
go
I'm
again.
gonna tie.
Too tight,
It's
yeah.
never UK. Hey.
Is that okay?
I won't
Yeah, that's
forget
okay
today
now.
anyway.
All right. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Only scoops. Only scoops. Promise you guys are going to scoop only.
Okay.
I promise.
I promise.
You should promise.
Promise.
All right.
All right.
3,
2.
1.
Scoop. Okay. Sorry, Tokwe, you're doing fine. Go on. I think if you do it faster, sharp, faster. She's my girl.
You're not doing too badly.
She's my
at
girl.
all.
Tokwe, faster
You're
now.
not doing too
Tokwe,
badly.
faster.
You're not doing too badly. Keep going.
That's
Keep
the
going.
idea. It's very
Keep
light.
going.
No, Tokwe, don't touch.
Yeah, it's obvious that you've
Tokwe,
turned,
Don't be doing
you've
this.
turned Amala
Tokwe,
before.
faster.
Honestly, guy,
I don't believe you guys.
let's go. Hey, are you sure you've not played this game before? Come on. Software.
All right, time.
You're scooping it like breakfast cereal.
It's
Software.
okay. Po.
And
All right.
we're done.
Let's count.
Can I open my
Okay.
Let's help
can open.
release
Are you
our.
Are you good?
Okay.
All right.
Wait now. You don't know
When you were
yet.
doing Oyinbo cereal,
You don't know yet. So,
like you're eating.
Tokwe, this is you. 1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Woo!
Just
Okay.
Maybe his balls are bigger.
one dozen.
Maybe his balls are bigger. Yes, I did. You never can tell. So, this is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah.
Baby, come on.
Woo!
You were scooping imaginary balls of cotton.
You were motivating me saying go.
Initially, and then you started scooping air. How? I don't.
Well done, WK.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Tell
Let's
you
check
guys
out
what,
this
yeah?
video
Exactly.
from UK. Now, if you're wondering who our guest is, it's Demo UK, and he's in the kitchen with us now with our amazing chef who's put together something really special. Chef Gold. You know they say all that glitters is not gold, but it is gold.
It's gold.
It's gold. It's gold.
Yes.
So this is what you've prepared. Once again, it's called
Ofada stir fry.
Ofada stir fry.
Yes.
Looks amazing, very colorful, and it smells flavorful as well. Demo UK, it's all yours. It's all yours. Yeah, go ahead. Please have a taste and tell us.
Yeah.
It's all yours. Have
Too
a taste.
little to be all.
No, now we have to service next to Shui now.
Let me pray before.
Share.
Hey, this kind of prayer though.
Amen.
Amen. Because Jesus might not Satan.
Okay, so let me go ahead and taste this.
Yeah.
Is this jollof or fada or something?
No.
Ofada stir fry.
Ofada stir.
Wow.
Give us a rating. What do you think? 1 to 10.
This is actually nice though.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Is this the official chef for this?
We have different chefs.
So we
that
have
do
chefs.
this.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's here. She's here today to come blow our minds with this, and I think she's done an amazing job.
Yeah.
At the Chef Gold on
Yeah.
Instagram,
At the Chef Gold, yes.
she manufactures her own ofada rice.
Yeah.
That's how really great she is. She's golden. We have to wrap it up for this week on Wake Up Nigeria.
You should try this at home.
We have to wrap it up, but we will be back on Monday morning from 7 a.m. Mike and Mazino are going to be here with us as well.
We're also taking care of it.
Please don't eat the cotton. All right, just at least wait a cotton picking minute. We will be back on Monday with all of you. Make sure you tune in. Have a great weekend. Up next is Your View. Stay
Bye.
with us. Bye.